What's up, you guys? Welcome to the 1357 podcast. My name is Morgan, and I'm so grateful that you are tuning in. So a little bit about the 1357 podcast. It is around cheerleading. I was a cheerleader for 20 years, and in the pyramid, we would stay on the 8 count by chanting 1, 3, 5, 7, and that would help keep everyone motivated and in sync. And that's what I want to do for you guys as well. Keep everyone motivated, connected, inspired. So that's why I like to bring creators onto this podcast and hear their story, their miracle moments. So we have 1 miracle moment, 3 questions, 5 tips, and then we have a 7-minute chit chat. And that's the structure. So lucky enough for us today, we have my good friend, Nicole. Hi, Nicole.
Hello.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yay. So let's hop right into it, because I know you're going to tell us more about who you are and what you do, but what's your 1 miracle moment?
My 1 miracle moment that I have brought to you today is the day that I decided that I don't have to be miserable anymore. I was living a pretty pathetic, miserable, unhappy life, and one day I woke up and packed up all of my things and moved across the country. I started making boundaries. I changed my mindset. I listened to 1,000,001 self-help books.
Yes.
And read so many as well, and I changed my life.
Wow. And it was as simple as going to sleep and waking up? It just felt like that next day you were like, wait.
I had been realizing it.
Yeah.
And it just one day it was like, wait, I don't have to do this.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like this.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I woke up one morning and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Not doing this anymore.
Was it a lot of like mental shift more than physical shift, or what happened there?
Both. Mostly mental.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a really nasty place. Not a lot of love in me, or not giving a lot of love, not receiving a lot of love, and just surrounding myself with people who didn't serve me and myself.
Yeah. Can you paint a picture of what that looked like when you were, where were you living at the time?
I was living in Durango, Colorado.
Okay. Paint a picture of what like a day looked like for you in misery, and then paint the picture of like what it looks like now for how you feel.
So I would wake up next to a person who was very, very mean to me. And then I'd go to work or sit on the couch or do whatever. And then at the end of the day, we'd end up at the bar. And I'd be surrounded by more people that just didn't really align with me. And I was really tired of going out. I was really tired of drinking. It just wasn't serving me at all. Mm-hmm. And now I go to sleep and I wake up and I get in front of the mirror and I say a bunch of amazing things to myself, and I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be on this side of the dirt. I go to work with a smile on my face. Mm-hmm. Do whatever I do. I spend a lot of time at the beach. Mm-hmm. My happy place.
Yes.
I
love that. Yeah. Well, that's beautiful. I'm so glad that you've come to that realization that you're the one who gets to create this life.
Oh, absolutely.
That's huge.
It is. It's the biggest shift that I could have made for myself, and I'm so glad that it just occurred to me one day that it doesn't have to be bad.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
You don't have to stay with that crappy person who treats you badly, and you don't have to treat yourself badly.
No. And it all comes together because you get what you put out there.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't his fault, but I was choosing to be with him, and which has just kind of spiraled and just kept getting worse. And
I've been there. I've been in a similar type of relationship where he starts punching himself in the face and I start punching myself in the face.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I had things thrown at me and tables flipped and yelling and holes in the wall. It was just crazy.
It is crazy. How can and then you look back and you think, how did that even happen? How was that even possible?
Right, like how did I get here?
Yeah.
How did I get to this point?
Yeah, it's wild, but thank God that we have been able to say, I'm not going to be around you anymore. I'm literally going to be as far away from you as I can possibly be. And that was what sparked my personal development journey. And I guess you find yourself at rock bottom.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where, the angels can sweep you off your feet and say, okay, here, you know exactly what you don't want. So now go create a life of more of what you do want. So I'm very glad that you're here today to tell your story.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, let's hop right into these 3 questions. Whoop, 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 whoop. 3 questions time. So question number 1, what is sunshine sound waves?
Sunshine sound waves is me.
Yay!
It is this beautiful thing that I've created. I'm a sound practitioner, and so I play singing bowls, rain sticks, chimes.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know what a singing bowl is, how do you describe it?
It is a crystal bowl of any size. They can be super tiny. They can be massive, big enough for you to stand in them, or it can be like a Tibetan singing bowl, which I believe those are made of brass. So like this, you know how you can play a wine glass, or a real crystal wine glass, and rub your finger around it and it makes sounds.
Yes.
So it's the same idea, but it is they are tuned to a certain frequency to help you heal.
Yeah, and so I describe them because I have a couple bowls too that I do for fun. And so I describe them as like they're the bowl, and you take the wand and you go around and you go wow, wow, wow.
Yes.
And then the bigger ones are like wow, wow, wow. And the smaller ones are like whoa, whoa.
They certainly are.
So that's it. That's my impression of a singing bowl.
Yes.
Yeah, and then the rain stick. Everyone loves the rain stick.
Yes, that's the biggest hit.
It's
honestly.
a big hit.
Everyone's like, "What was making that sound?" And I'm like, "It's this bad boy right here."
I love the rain stick.
It is.
That plus the bowls. Like when you do it all, I swear, I'm like, how do you have 3 hands? Because I hear 2 bowls going, and I hear this rain stick. I don't know how you do it.
Sometimes I put the rain stick on my shoulder.
Okay,
So
that's
I
it.
kind of do have.
Yeah.
3
Okay,
hands.
that is. That's
It's
awesome.
It's big.
It's very
long.
big. Yeah. That rain stick. What, like a yard?
Yeah, it's
3
probably
3 feet.
between 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big stick.
Yeah, I picked it up. I was in this little hippie store in DeLand, and I picked it up, and I got goosebumps everywhere. And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I looked at the price tag, and I was like, "Never mind." Put it down. Walked around the store, and I kept coming back to it. And every time I put my hands on it, I got goosebumps. And I was like, "You know what? Gotta have it."
Yeah. Yeah. That's when you know it's meant for you.
Yep.
You feel it in your body. You're like, okay.
And everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us any more about sunshine sound waves.
Sunshine sound waves is what I'm trying to do with it is create a safe place for anybody, no matter who you are, what you believe, what you do on your free time. It does not matter. If you want to pray or meditate or do yoga, literally anything. If you want to sit there and just talk to yourself, it does not matter. But I often do free ones on the beach, and so it creates a safe atmosphere for people to do their thing and meet new people, and it's really cool bringing so many people together. So it's how I do my small giving back to the community. But it is growing, and so now I don't just do the free ones on the beach, but I do offer private ones and private groups, events, etc.
And we've been doing a little bit of collaboration lately.
Yes, we have.
So fun. We've been doing 30 minutes of yoga. So I'll lead like a 30-minute yoga on the beach, and then she does a 30-minute sound bath. And I think we like found a little bread and butter.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
and
perfect.
mixed with the waves and the sounds of the beach. It's just
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so peaceful, so relaxing. Everyone's like, I'm never missing this ever again. So it's good.
Yep.
And so the bowls are all on different frequencies. So they're for your energy centers. Is that right?
So you can't see them, but I have all crystal bowls that are the same color, and then I have one rainbow bowl. And my they're all crystal bowls, but the white ones are 432 hertz, and which is a healing frequency. There are some frequencies that are not. And my rainbow bowl is 528 hertz. So it's just, I think that it benefits more into healing.
Yeah. I know. It's like, because I have a set, and I've heard, now I could be wrong. They don't have that much data on the frequencies yet. They do, but they don't. Like, I don't know that much about them.
It seems like it's a lot of hearsay.
It is. Yeah.
And it's very intuitive, and some people cannot sit and listen to them. Like, it's screeching sounds in their ears and makes them uncomfortable. Yeah. They can't relax during it. I call those they're not awake.
Yeah. Are they possessed?
No, they might just be like NPCs.
NPCs.
Yeah. Walking around among us.
Yes. Wow.
Yes,
do you
just
think
on autopilot?
Wow, I love that. And so an NPC in like a video game are like the ones who just like walk into walls.
Non-player character.
Yeah.
I think is what, just the ones that just like
they're just there, and so the NPCs don't like the sound bowls.
No.
Okay. Makes them screech.
And then for others, it can help induce meditation, create a relaxive state.
And now, if you are someone who does not like the sound of sound bowls, we're not calling you an NPC. You might just not like the sound of it, but that's the only thing that we can come up with right now.
Yes, we love everyone.
We love all people, even if you don't even know that you have this incredible power within you.
Yes.
And you tap into that power through like meditation, prayer, and sound healing. Honestly, that's been a huge method for me to deepen my relationship with myself.
Me too. It's one of those other things that has just been an amazing change in my life.
Yes. So, question number 2, is there anything new and exciting coming up that you want to share?
Yes, I do. I'm so excited to announce that I'm going full-time Sunshine Soundwaves in 2 weeks.
Full-time?
Full-time.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. My books are open.
That's so exciting.
Yep.
That's a big leap of faith.
Jumping off the deep end.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Because what were you doing before?
Currently I'm cleaning pools.
Okay.
Yes, and they don't know this yet.
That's brutal. Oh, they don't know this? Yeah. Don't worry, this won't be launched until you quit. So
yeah.
You're cleaning pools every day. That's hard.
Yeah, and hard
work. And hot work.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think that you deserve all the abundance because of how much that you are putting into this business, and you are healing people consistently.
They are healing themselves.
They are, but through
giving
your
them the
vessel.
key to the door. Yes.
I love it, though. That's, and I'm the same way. I don't want to take too much credit whenever someone highlights me, but seriously, you are taking a leap of faith. You're saying, this is what God has intended for me to do, and running with it.
Yes.
So good for you.
Yes, it's my little baby, and I love it.
Yeah. And we can keep working together, because that's me with my life coaching, my yoga, and all the other things that I do. It was a big leap of faith I took about 1.5 years ago. And it's still scary sometimes, but we make it through, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. I started just about 1 year ago. Just over 1 year ago, and I was sitting on the beach with 2 or 3 people, maybe, if they had seen my post. And now I have sometimes 50 people that show up, and it's so cool to see, which 1 year is a long time, but it's such a short time, and it's so cool to see how much it's grown from being the stranger on the beach to where I see familiar faces all the time, and people bring people now. They're like, oh my God, I love this.
Yes.
And it just feels so good.
Yeah.
It just makes me whole, honestly.
And so the free ones, you like doing the free ones? You think they bring the most people, you get in front of the most people, you like it?
Yes. It's not about quantity to me. I really just want to offer an affordable way to do healing, because therapy is expensive. If you go to a studio and get a sound bath, you're paying $30 or $40 for an hour session or something like that, and not everybody can do that. And I know that that's something that I couldn't do for quite a long time, and so I want to make it available to people if they can't. And so
that's amazing. That's so admirable.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're doing good things in the world, and everyone needs that. So thank you. Question number 3, reflecting on past experiences, what have you learned to create a more peaceful and enjoyable life for yourself?
I have learned to accept when it's time for things to leave. Whether it's a friend or a partner or some materialistic item, it may seem like it serves you at the time, but if it's leaving, and it's okay to mourn it and to cope how you need to cope, but like once you accept it and let it go, you've opened so much space to let something new and amazing come in. And you have to let things go to bring new things in, because just like a computer or an SD card, we get full. And you have to delete things to make space for new things. Absolutely. And so like really accepting and just trusting the process has made me so much more comfortable and happy in my life, because like, dang, that sucks, but it's okay. It is okay, because something new is coming and something amazing is coming, and well, I can't turn that down. Absolutely.
I love that. And so with that, you broke up with the toxic ex, and now you have an incredible man by your side. We love Jesse.
Yes, the most amazing person I've ever met in my life.
Oh my God. And they are just so cute together. If you guys saw them together, they are adorable, full of love, full of life together. So it makes me so happy to see that you have him as support and, a partner in your life.
Oh, me too. That man changed my life. Oh. I will never let him go.
Yeah. And it's been a year and a half or almost 2 years?
November will be 2 years.
Yay! Yes. It's so exciting.
It is so exciting. And it's gone so fast. I mean, time has never flown like this in my life.
Yeah.
It is crazy. I'm like, wait, we just started dating a year, but it's been so long.
I love it. Y'all are so cute together. I just love it so much. I love love.
Yeah, me too. He's shown me what love really is. Like, I don't think I had ever received it like I thought I was putting it out. Which, going back to that miracle moment, is like you make those boundaries, and then great people start coming up.
Yeah. That non-attachment, letting go, brings about beautiful fruit.
Oh yeah. I had sworn away men. I was like, never again. Never again will I spend any time. And I mean, it was really short after I moved here. Like 2 weeks after I moved to Florida, and he was just like, hello.
Wow. How did you guys meet?
Tinder.
No way.
Yeah. I was looking for free dinner.
Yeah,
I just moved to Florida, single lady.
No judgment.
Single lady on Tinder. Trying to get free dinner because I'm a broke bitch. And I love it. We talked for a couple weeks before we ever met, and I was like, man, I really kind of like this guy. Like, it's not just a free dinner anymore. And his car broke down in my driveway.
Perfect.
And I walked outside, and he's like, can I park in your driveway? And I was like, no, I can't even park in my driveway because I lived in a quadruplex. And his car broke down halfway in my driveway and halfway out my driveway. But as soon as I laid eyes on him, I was like, fuck, I'm not ready for this. It was love at first sight. I was like, shit. Okay, fine. Universe, you told me, I will listen. And 2 years later.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It is.
It's so sweet. I love it so much.
Yes.
Hit us with your 5 tips.
5 tips. Okay, my first one is hydrate or dihydrate.
That's such a good one.
Water is the liquid of life. Yes. Drink it.
Yes. Reminder to drink your water. Yes. PSA. Wait, do you have any help? Like a tip for the tip? Like, how do you drink your designated necessary water intake?
Well, after many months of trying different water filters, because I'm crazy about this. Like, I'm like, no fluoride, no toxic chemicals, heavy metals, whatever. Get it out of my water. Britas are a lie.
Yes. Yeah.
What do I have now? I have escalated. I want to get one for the house, but we live in an apartment right now, so it's not.
I got one for this house. And I pay about $90 a month because I'm financing it. And nice. I don't play when it comes to water. And I would buy the most expensive water. I would buy, Voss. I would buy Evian, Smart Water. Like, I was always buying super expensive water. And once I got it's UDI for the house. And then I got the, reverse osmosis system for under the sink. I love it so much. But I do spend $90 a month on water.
Yeah, I have a on the counter one right now, and I think it was $500 or $600. And then the replacement filter, there's 4 or 5 filters in it, and the replacement filters are all 90 plus. But I'm like, commitment.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I have one for the whole house, because your skin is your biggest organ, and it soaks up everything that comes out of the shower head and the sink and whatever. So
yeah. Speaking of water, even though we're drinking alcohol, let's cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to our podcast together.
Yes.
Yay. Let's have a little sip.
You missed it when you were doing
You guys
your intro.
hear?
I was trying to... My straw was running away from me.
Trying to catch your straw. I do that at least, once every time I go out.
Well, it's a spinny cup, and it's a huge straw.
Honestly. That's a massive straw.
Yes.
The straw is 3 times the size of the cup.
It is.
Yeah.
But you can hold it here and drink it.
Exactly. All right, hit us with tip number 2.
So we all know affirmations are important, but what makes them so much more fun, and for me, makes them feel so much better, is dancing. Yeah. And so every morning, or if I don't get it in the morning, at some point I get in front of the bathroom mirror and I'm just like, you're amazing and you're beautiful and Cash Money loves me. Thank you, Becca, for that one. And there is so much abundance of love and everything in my life, and I sit there and I dance and I shake my hips and I just like hype myself up, and
I love it.
And it just radiates through my whole body, and then I just go out the door and do my thing.
Amen. I think we all need to do that every single day. I'll do the affirmations, but I forget to dance. Well, sometimes. Maybe it's like I do one or the other, but
I
to do both.
I get myself laughing at myself. I'm like, how'd you come up with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Trying to do if you have ever tried to do the weirdest dance moves you could ever do, like ecstatic or ecstatic dance, that really showed me how monitored I am. I tried ecstatic dance and I was still trying to dance sexy. Like, all I have been trained in my life is how to dance sexy, how to look good and fluid. And so for me to try to go crazy and dance like a orangutan or like a zebra, like identify as a zebra.
My favorite is the jellyfish, and I like.
Oh yeah,
flow backwards.
Yes. See, I can't. It's hard for me to let my body be weird, but once you do, it's so liberating.
It is.
That's
all I know.
Yeah, all I know.
The only dance moves I have are the weird ones.
Well, we should dance together.
We should. I didn't used to dance because I don't know how to dance, but then one day I just chose not to care.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I love it. I love flailing my arms and getting jiggy with it, and it's so fun and it feels so good, and you're just like, who cares what anyone else thinks?
Absolutely.
If you feel good. So if you want to judge me over there, fine, keep it at a distance, because I'm going to have a great time no matter what you think.
Well, it's funny because I went to Burning Man for my first time in 2019. And at Burning Man, the first event that I did when I was there was ecstatic dance. And it was the first workshop I did. And when I went there, I felt like I was being the weird one. I was the one being judged because I was still dancing remotely normal. Everyone else was free. And I'm over here I'm trying to look all sexy, moving my hips, and
everyone else is just flailing around.
They're growling and howling, and I'm just like, oh wow, they're really free, and I'm over here not free. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you look like.
Yeah.
Most of the time, people don't care.
Most of the time.
Yeah, you just have to remind yourself, no one's really looking, and if they are, they're probably smiling because you're enjoying yourself, and they wish they could do that too.
I need to give less fucks.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Just keep subtracting them down.
Yeah. I'm proud of myself. Even just feeling the way I do about this podcast, I feel so relaxed and free. I'm whatever happens.
Heck yeah.
I don't really care what you guys think. I just want to help you and support you and love on you. So
here we are.
We're so glad you're here. Thanks. Okay, and tip number 3.
Live in the moment. It's the only moment you get is right now. There's
right now. And right now.
And right now.
And right now.
And right now. And you know what? You're not going to believe this. right now too.
Oh my goodness. It gets me every time.
Put your phone down. Quit taking pictures. Just live in the moment. It's the only one you got. I mean, if you can look at a picture and go, wow, I didn't have fun there, but everyone else looks like they're having fun. Like, you really missed it. Just do it. Just enjoy it. Be there.
Yeah.
Be present.
Because then in like 5 years or something, you're going to be, deleting all of those pictures off of your SD card.
Yes.
So that you can record this podcast.
Yes. You're going to delete. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, all this stuff is filling up my phone anyway. And you're going to delete it.
I have 20,000 pictures on my phone.
Whoa.
I know.
How does it hold that many?
I pay money for my data. It's dumb. It's dumb.
Mine just told me I was almost full, and I think there's like 3,000. Yeah, see, I'm not leading by example.
I got videos on there from when I was 21. Woo! I don't know. It's probably not good. I'll work on this later. Yeah. I'll work on this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hit us with number 4.
Get out of your own way.
Tell me again.
Get out of your own way.
Okay.
Yes. First, you are the only one who can do it. But this
little brain here.
This brain that keeps us from doing so much.
Yeah.
Like dancing.
Yeah.
Like get out of your own way.
Honestly. Yeah. So, with getting out of your own way, like what are some of the ways that you get in your own way?
I'm an overthinker. I'm a big overthinker. It takes a lot of time. It takes up a lot of time to overthink.
Let's dive a little bit deeper into overthinking. What do you overthink about the most?
It just depends on what's going on, I guess. Usually higher stress situations. So if it's like fun and goofy and whatever, it's like I'm not really thinking about it. But when it gets more serious, like I've been overthinking about sunshine sound waves a lot. And I have, before I started cleaning pools, was going to go full-time sunshine sound waves. And I kept myself from doing it. I was like, I need to go work and like have a steady income and this and that. And I think it was you and Becca's podcast that I watched that I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I just jump and do it.
Take the jump.
The only reason that I'm not there yet is because I haven't done it.
Yeah.
So.
And if you were to put in the amount of time and energy that you put into those pools and cleaning those
40
pools
hours a week
that are just going to get dirty again, then that is going to produce the most reward because you have poured that into yourself and into your business.
Yeah.
And it does come back.
I want to break out of the system.
Yes. You got this,
Be
girl.
my own boss.
Yeah. And if you ever need a account buddy to work together in a coffee shop and both of us make some calls together or whatever we got to do to get our businesses to thrive, I'm here for you.
Oh, let's do it.
Because I need you just as badly. I need some structure when it comes to my business because I'm a little ADHD over here. And I work sometimes from a coffee shop, sometimes from my bed, sometimes from my little kitchen office. And I love working with someone else. That's when I get the most done. So let's go to a coffee shop and work.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I would love that.
Yay.
Go sit on the beach or whatever.
Oh, absolutely. Let's
Get
do that.
Sunshine
and we can plan and create ideas and write stuff down and make lists.
Plan more events together.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm down. Perfect. Okay, tip number 5.
The last
whoop,
one.
whoop.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Hug the trees and bury your feet in the dirt.
Amen.
Get connected. This universe, this world is so amazing.
Yeah.
If you just take a minute to put your hand on the tree. Put your hand on the tree. Feel its energy. Like it is connected to all of the other trees and it is the earth and you are the earth and getting connected feels so good and it gives you a boost of energy. Throw away the coffee and go touch a tree.
Amen. Seriously.
Yeah.
The trees in the ground, they all have positive ions that literally feed you energy. So, and they also give you information if you sit quietly enough and you meditate with them.
At a frustrating day at work, there's so many beautiful trees in Florida, all these big oak trees and stuff, and I'll be hot and sweaty and frustrated, and I'll be walking back to my truck and there's just a tree and I'm like, I need a hug right now.
Yes.
And the tree hugs me. It like gives me life and I'm like, I feel so much better.
Yes. Do you ever double check the tree first? I have to double check the tree first for spiders because my senior pictures from high school, I went to go do like the picture where you like lean on the tree, and with Katie and Katie photos, you like lean on the tree. Oh, no. And there was a wolf spider like the size of my head on the tree. And so I had to take a few breaths, and honestly, like I stayed far away from the tree after I saw the wolf spider, because I like leaned my head on it and then I like looked to the right and it was right there. Ooh. I almost died. So maybe double check the tree. I don't know. I'm just not playing with putting my head on spiders.
I see so many spiders. Oh. Now, so I'm pretty sure they're in my hair half the time and stuff.
Stop it.
You would not believe how people hide their pool equipment. It is just perfect territory for spiders and snakes.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I've been getting all up in it.
Oh.
But circling back to your question, I do check, but not usually for spiders, more for ants. Ants are my biggest enemy, honestly.
Wow. Yeah. Mosquitoes are my biggest enemy. They're not on trees all the time, but anytime I step outside, 3 to 10 mosquito bites.
Oh, yeah. They love me. It's because you're sweet.
We're both so sweet.
Yes. If you weren't so lovely.
I know. I don't know why I'm so dang lovely and sweet. I gotta stop eating all that sugar.
Don't eat too much sugar, but don't ever quit being too sweet.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right. I'm gonna put on our little timer here. I love my little timer. And start. 7 minutes. Starting. Oh, I gotta restart. Starting now. Yes. Now we chit chat.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
We've talked so much at this point.
We can dive into any little rabbit holes that we desire. You want to talk about energy? Sure. And what is energy?
Well, it never goes away.
It cannot be created or destroyed.
Yeah, it's here.
It's the air that we breathe. Mm-hmm. It is the atoms and the molecules that make up the trees.
Yes, it
is. The earth.
It is us.
It is us. We are made of energy. Mm-hmm. And that energy is spirit. It is life.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
This is my favorite thing to talk about. Yes. I feel like I can get deep with you.
Get as deep as you want.
Okay, so I like to think about humans as, we're spectrums of light, of course. And that on a spectrum, if you think about a spectrum of light, it has like the gradient, the Roy G. Biv, the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And on that spectrum, yes, that is our energy center spectrum, but also everyone is like on their own different spectrum of light. And it's so fascinating to me that no person is the same spectrum of light.
And nor do we see the same things.
So
we can be looking at the same thing, but I don't think that we ever see anything the same way. Mm-hmm. And there's also no way to know.
Yeah. Another crazy rabbit hole conversation is like everyone has a different perception of who you are. And like you have this perception of who you are, but I have this perception, which is a completely different version of you. And so it's like I have my own Nicole, completely different from you.
Oh, yeah.
And then Becca has her own version of Nicole, completely different from both of us. Mm-hmm. So it's like, who is Nicole? Well, who is she really?
Yeah. Well, Nicole is just my name.
That's true.
But I think that what's the word I'm looking for?
I want to say you identify as sunshine.
That's it.
You identify as sunshine, as energy.
Identify, that's the word I was looking for. That is me. And if you want to call me sunshine, that works for me too. Because Nicole is a name, and there's a million Nicoles out there, and none of them are me.
This is true.
But I am the sunshine. Yeah. And the wind and the waves and the flying bird and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that. Whenever I first woke up to who I am, the first thing I identified with was a sunflower. And that's why I have it tattooed on my little inner ankle here. So I was like, do I change my name to Sunflower?
I've been thinking about changing my name to Sunshine.
That's so you look like a sunshine. You should. I had an ex-boyfriend, and I he said he wanted to be Wolf. And I helped convince him to change his name from Jared to Wolf.
Nice. And
he did. And everyone now calls him Wolf. His Instagram is Follow the Wolf. Shout out Wolf, homie, bestie. Loved him forever and ever. And yeah, so I will support you too. Change your name to Sunshine. Yes. This is Sunshine, everybody. Hello. My guest.
Official name change has now dropped.
Yes, this is the name change. She's changing it on all platforms.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, but it's awesome being the sunshine. It really is.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to light up your day whether you like it or not.
Yes. And you really do. Everywhere you go, you light up everyone you talk to. So, yeah, you keep bringing that heat, that energy that everybody needs.
Yes, I share my love and light as much as I can.
Mm-hmm. And your smile really does the trick. Yeah. Wink. I try to narrate anything that we do in silence.
Oh, yeah.
So if this... Yeah.
That was for you guys.
Yeah, that was a little wink. So
wink number 2.
Yes. I'm getting a phone call. My mom's calling. No, Mom, we're in a podcast.
Sorry, not now.
Not now, Mom.
But we love you too.
We love you. I'm sure she's going to be listening very soon.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so leave us with one more closing thought. Anything on your mind?
Oh, you're really putting me on the spot here. I've thought about everything else up until this point.
Like, it could be 2 minutes.
A 2-minute thought.
2-minute thought. Anything. I know. 1, 2, 3. Dinosaurs.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Do you have a favorite dinosaur?
Honestly, the T-Rex, because it has little arms, and I just think those T-Rex arms are just so cute.
They got huge legs.
They do.
Got a big old dump truck back there.
That tail will fuck some people up.
Yeah.
And I really do love the big herbivore one.
The long neck?
Yeah. The Triceratops.
I know, that's the one that has the horns, I think.
Oh, like you're right. What's the one that eats the leaves? I love them. The tall, long neck.
I had a dream about that one recently. Yeah, it was my first Florida dinosaur that I've seen, and then I woke up and I was like, oh. That wasn't real.
My first Florida dinosaur was so...
Yeah, I saw my first Florida bear in a dream, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. They're always on the side of the road, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have crazy dreams.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Have you seen an alligator since you've been in Florida? Like in real life?
Jesse took me kayaking in somewhere in Florida, somewhere.
Like the Everglades, maybe?
Not that far down.
Okay.
I don't think. And we were kayaking and we saw a couple and he did this really cute thing where he's like, do you know how to call an alligator? So you just sit here and tap on the water because they think it's food.
Yeah.
And so I'm level with the water and they're like swimming right by us and I was like, not for me. They're so cute over there.
Yeah. The swamp puppies. They'll get you. But there's, some Floridians that are not afraid of swamp puppies and they will call them over and touch them on the nose and it's crazy.
Have you seen the video of the guy shotgunning a beer and he uses the
alligator
they call him
tooth.
up and pop it on his mouth?
I mean, that alligator caught the vibe.
Yeah, it really did.
The vibe check was
Florida
passed.
People are different breeds.
Seriously.
Animal them true
and there's the guy on social media who does he looks for big pythons and he goes yoink. And he yoinks them out and he's like, oh look, a swamp puppy, and he's playing with alligator. It's crazy. Okay, we have to stop talking.
We're done.
We're done. Yay. Yes. Okay. So I'll talk to you guys for just a hot second. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the 1357 podcast. I hope you guys keep listening to more. I love putting this out for you. And please let us know in the comments if you have any thoughts about the conversations that we've had today. They're pretty off the wall, pretty wild. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And then also, if you're a creator interested in being on the podcast, email me at 1357.pod@gmail.com, and I'd love to have you as a guest, either virtual or in person. Come to my studio and I'd love to have you on. All right, have an amazing day. Peace.
Bye.